Good morning, friends. Today we are going to see about one of the manuscript from the Journal of IEEE Transactions, that is Data and Knowledge Engineering. It is one of the reputed journal with a good citation. So as we are selecting all the articles and manuscripts from the reputed journal, so that the people who are watching the videos they should be able to have a quality analysis. The papers of this rank are very much high in quality because it will go through a good review process. Okay, so let's see about the journal. So we can go to Google and search it here. IEEE transactions on knowledge and data engineering. So this is the home page of the journal, and you see here the impact factor of this journal is 4.935, which is one of the best impact factor. Along with that, here citation score is 12. Okay, so there are good things about this journal here, so many good things here, right? And we are going to see about the latest issue. So in this issues, the latest issue is 2021 volume 33 issue number 7. So that is the latest issue. In this issue, we are seeing about one of the paper here, a recursive regularization based feature selection framework for hierarchical classification. This is the title of the paper. Okay, so as you see that this paper has given a new dimension for the feature selection process. Okay, let us go through the downloaded manuscript which we are having here. So this is the downloaded manuscript here. So actually it's shown here that it's from submitted on 2019, and it has came out with acceptance in 2021, and it was online in this July month. This month only it was online here. That means it was allotted to an issue. So they can see that what is the quality of the papers we are getting through these IEEE transactions. So it is very much worthy to read such type of papers here. Okay, so now you just see the title of the paper is like this here, a recursive regularization based feature selection framework for hierarchical classification. So now, as the title says here, this is going to take the feature selection of the existing features, but in a regularization and a recursive pattern. So you just have the view of this abstract. In this, it says that there are so many algorithms which are going to make feature selection from a large data set which has most number of features, but the problem is that they are taking the feature selections in the uniform way. That means one uniform set of features are selected and that are only used for multiple classes. Here they said that when we are having 3 4 classes, all the common features cannot be given for all the classes. So every class should have its own set of features. That is what the regularization based feature selection what they are telling. So here it's given that the existing algorithms are going to select a uniform subset of features for all the classes, and that is not right what they are telling. They are telling that in this paper they are proposing a feature selection framework which is recursively regularization for hierarchical classification. So it's going to take classification in the form of hierarchical way, and it's going to have recursive regularization approach. So here they are going to have hierarchical information about the class structure, and by using that hierarchical structure of the class structure, the features are selected depending upon the class label. depending upon the class label. In that way the things are going on. Okay, and then just see about the abstract and introduction. Then in the preliminaries they had given the details regarding what is a feature selection, how it can be defined. So before that, here in the introduction part at the end, they had summarized the contribution of this paper. So first contribution, what they have said is that they are designing a hierarchical feature selection framework. They are designing a hierarchical feature selection framework uh, depending upon the class structure, and different feature subsets for different class nodes are designed, right? And the second contribution is they attempted to conduct a hierarchical feature selection by considering the class structure in the form of parent child relationship, sibling relationship, okay, and then family relationship respectively. In these different ways they try to collect the information regarding the structure of the class. And then third one, they try to have a convex objective function for minimizing the selection of the features, okay. And then they use six evaluation metrics for feature selection, which are demonstrated in the next coming things. And the main or the original idea of this work, which they presented here, is like this: based on these different hierarchical relationships we propose, that means they propose four variations of algorithms, optionally three: hierarchical FS feature selection, hierarchical RR parent feature selection, hierarchical RR, that means recursive relation, sibling feature selection model. Three algorithms has been proposed here. Okay, and then they added several hierarchical feature selection methods for their comparison purpose. And they also considered local classification accuracy and global accuracy for the results evaluation. And finally, the evaluation methods are gathered depending upon the feature subsets here. Okay, so summarizing the things here, they just said that in section number 3 they presented four models of hierarchical feature selection depending upon the concept of recursive regularization. And then section number 4 discussed about selection feature selection algorithms. And section number 4 explains about the experimental discussion and results analysis. Section number 5 concludes the things here. Okay, so these are the different patterns what they are using. Then going for the further things here. So next, so they had presented what is the basic hierarchical recursive regulation feature selection. So here they presented the basic framework. So under the framework they had given here, like here we are having a main feature. From that we are having two more features here which can be derived from this main feature, and again from this feature we can have two more features. And so we are having nodes. These all are the feature nodes and these are the feature labels. So in this way a tree structure is formed. Okay, and then at the same time you can have a view of this one, the model of hierarchical feature selection, where the samples are categorized in this form of features. Okay, and then this is the first algorithm called as hierarchical feature selection. HIERFS is the first algorithm what they have proposed. This is about how to capture the feature selection using a hierarchical recursive regularization technique. Then after that, in the second one, as they said, they used parent-child relationship for hierarchical recursive regularization. Okay, and that is the second proposal, HIRRPARFS. That is parent-child relationship for hierarchical regular recursive regularization feature selection. Second algorithm. And then the third algorithm is regarding the sibling relationship here, where they are going to have siblings. So HI, hierarchical recursive relationship for sibling feature selection. These are the three algorithms what they proposed here, right? And then they can have one more here in the feature selection. The fourth one is hierarchical recursive regularization family feature selection. Okay, right. Then coming for the experiments and discussion here, they have taken the experiments from the six data sets. Now, one more point, as I said here, whenever we will get any type of hyperlinks or footnotes, you shouldn't leave it here. Okay, na? So here there is one footnote given here. In this section, we introduce data sets, evaluation measures, and experimental setup used in our experiment. For their experiment, what are the experimental setups they did that they are showing here in one? So one is given in the footnote, and then just when you are going below, they showed here these are the six data sets what they are using. And they had said that for other image data set, we extracted features with VGI 19 model trained with ImageNet dataset. They had given a hyperlink for the ImageNet dataset also. So you should try to see what are these two particular footnotes. So in this is the first footnote from where you are going to have the link here and doing the things here. And then the second footnote is regarding here for this data set, that is about the VING data set, what we said now, ImageNet data set. So that can be achieved from there, taken from there. Then coming for here, this is the way how the hierarchical distribution of the features can be there. Here the object is there. From there we can have animal as one of the subset, and then household, vehicle, person. Like this we can have different hierarchical distribution of that features. And for this each feature again we can have sub feature. Animal feature can have some domestic value, farmland, etc. Household feature can have furnitures, and furniture will have seating capacity. Okay, vehicle can have be four-wheeled vehicle, two-wheeled vehicle. Like that, they try to divide the feature set in a hierarchical way, so that the number of features can be reduced, and depending upon the particular class, that features can only be applicable. So these are the six data sets and these are the features. And now after dividing each data set in the form of a tree structure, these are the number of nodes what they are getting, and these are the number of leaves, and this is the height of the tree structure what we are expecting. What is the height of the tree structure? This, like this is the height. One, two, three. Three is the height of the tree structure, and these are the nodes: animal, household, vehicle. These are the nodes, and leaves are the below one here. This is cat, dog, cow. These are there now. Those all are the leaves. So depending upon that, each data set is divided as training features instances. How many are there? Test features. How many are there? Total features how many are there in that, how many formed as node when we are dividing in the hierarchical tree structure, how many leaves are there, and what is the height of the hierarchical tree structure tree. Okay, and then evaluation metrics are given here. So F1 measure is one evaluation metrics which they are using. Overall they are using six evaluation metrics. Tie is another evaluation metrics. Recall and precision is another evaluation metrics what they are using here. So there are total overall six evaluation metrics are used here in this experimental evaluation. After that, in the experimental setup, they had shown that there was a baseline of our original features which are selected. There will be a baseline for the original features which are selected, and along with that the proposed algorithms are compared with these all our algorithms. Hierarchical mr is one comparative model, and another one is hierarchical Fisher estimate is another comparative model, and then hierarchical FSNM and like this, four more feature selection techniques they are using here. Okay, and then going for a demonstration of another data set, which can be split in the form of a hierarchical structure. So this is a cipher 100 data set which is available here, like this here, data set number 4. So that was split in the form of a hierarchical structured tree. So where this object can be divided into number of objects here, and their sub features can be given here like this. And coming for the results analysis, this is the results analysis part where they had shown here the number of features selected and how that algorithm is going to perform. So their algorithm, hierarchical feature selection algorithm, just how it is going to perform here. This is the 10 features, then how it's working. 20 features, how it is working. This is for one data set. This is for other data set. 3, 4, 5, 6 data sets they have taken. So data set number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 data sets. For 6 data sets, when the number of features they are taking 40, 80, 120, this is the all features, how the behavior is going on. So you can see that when they are all features, it's giving this much baseline performance. Then for 20% of the features also it's giving, then it's not worthy to take all the features, because when we are running with 100% features, the complexity of computation will be more. So that we should reduce. So these are the data sets, and percentage features, 20% features, we are getting this much of accuracy, which is almost not equal to all features. So feature selection is good sign here, and F1 measure results analysis is shown here, which is given here as that how the performance is there. So here you can see these two: hierarchical feature selection one, hierarchical recursive regularization feature selection using FAM. That means family. So they had proposed four now in that one of that one. So these two are the proposed approaches, and you can see the F1 score is coming best for this in this row 9 5 best for this data set. So overall for these, you can see that for out of 6 data sets, for 4 data sets, this algorithm has performed well. For 2 data sets, this algorithm has performed well. Overall, these are three are the comparative approaches with they are comparing with their proposed approach. Okay. So now this is the ranking what they are providing. Under ranking also, number one rank goes to here hierarchical family feature selection, and number two goes to hierarchical feature selection by using this, by using Bonfried Dawn test here. Like we will have the T test now. With this hypothesis, they are testing and deciding which algorithm is better in this scenario, and still they try to project that their algorithm has performed well in this category, right? And then the selected number of features they are showing here, what are the main features selected under these experiments here. Then this is the performance of hierarchical F1 measure for different algorithms on different data sets. Again, 6 data sets are there, 6 diagrams. So now these four, all four are the proposed approaches. This is hierarchical regularization feature selection algorithm. This is parent child regularization, recursive regulation feature selection. This is for sibling, this is for family. As we know that they had proposed 4 variations. For all their variations, they are showing how the F1 score will be for different data set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and thereby they are projecting that their parent feature selection variation and family feature selection variation are the best performing one. So for coming experiments, they have taken those two for their comparative purpose. So here you can see family and this feature selection that they have taken for their comparison. So this is what this is regarding the runtime, how the runtime is. You can see the best runtimes are coming here for the proposed approaches here. Okay, and then the sensitive analysis, and this is one more data set called as a news group data set on which they are trying to apply their algorithm. See, the 3 algorithms are there: hierarchical Fisher, this is the older one; hierarchical FSNM, older one; hierarchical feature selection by using recursive regulation approach, this yellow one is the proposed approach, and they are trying to show that this algorithm has reached quickly to the baseline. This is the baseline. Coming to the baseline, it has reached quickly with less number of features. That is, if this dataset is having 26,000 features, then with merely like 300 features or 200 features, it has reached to a level of baseline. So that they are showing here. Okay, and then coming lastly for the conclusion, again in the conclusion they are specifying that they have used a new concept of recursive regularization technique for forming hierarchical classification of the feature selection process, and thereby they can improve this feature selection process. Okay, so they have designed four type of feature selection hierarchical recursive regularization techniques using parent child, sibling, family, and the base one feature selection just by using hierarchical structure. So then coming for this, they have given that these are the new variations, existing variations, and they compared with this proposal hierarchical feature selection, hierarchical parent feature selection, hierarchical sibling feature selection, and hierarchical family feature selection. And ultimately they have said that they did propose the algorithm which performed well. And at last, don't forget to just go through their bibliography of these authors here, which gives you little motivation regarding this here. So this was written by so and so, Hong Jio and Qing Ho Hu. So these are the persons who did their PhDs, doctorates in late 2008 and like that here, and they are working with their master students to do this work here, and along they are having some acknowledgement where they said that they have a supported funding for their work here. Okay, so ultimately you just try to contact them. There's nothing wrong. If anybody is willing to contact anything here, there is nothing wrong. Here you can get the mail IDs of all the concerned people, and there is no wrong to have a small contact with them telling that I need this code or I need this help regarding you. So if they turn it out, then it's good. If they are not turning out, then nothing goes wrong. What happens if you send a mail through through your mail ID to a particular professor or to a professor researcher? The same comes with me also. You can just contact me if any doubts are there regarding this here. You can openly give comments here, and we'll have discussion regarding that. Okay, so thank you very much for being with us for this video. And if any doubts are there, you can just go through the paper here which is available, and point is that understanding the paper completely 100% is a very difficult job. We try to explain as much as possible, and try to be with us. And if you feel it like to be subscribe the channel here, try to subscribe and try to share the video. Okay, right, thanks for watching here. Best of luck, right, for your further research.